Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a suggestion from housedigest.com to use whiskey as a natural air freshener in your house. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Poole, Lenny Eckstein, and Shawn Bequette.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, so yeah, we're going to be talking about this idea from housedigest.com, utilizing bourbon and water, a mixture that you can decide what percentage you want, and putting it into a bottle and spraying that around your house. We'll talk about what we think about that after the break. For right now, Kathy said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that?
Life hacks. They're all over the internet machine. Do you have a life hack?
Life hacks, okay. All right.
Or an app? Or something that people don't know about that they should.
What's a good life hack? Anybody got something? I got nothing.
I can go first.
Okay, go first.
There is an app that when you go to the movies, it tells you the best times to go pee during the movie.
I've never had to pee during a movie.
Oppenheimer is 3 hours long.
I believe it or not, I go 3 hours without going to the bathroom. For instance, when I go to bed, what is that? 6, 7, 8 hours? I'm not keen.
I get up.
Oh my God! If I do, it's maybe I'm not doing well. Something's wrong. Maybe I drank a bunch of water right before I went to bed or something. Occasionally.
Water.
Well, we're not talking about you, Steve. We're talking about my app.
Okay, your app.
Okay, so this app
so you
is
can go
really
pee
cool
during the movie. Yeah.
Because you can go see a long movie or a short movie, and it tells you this is the best time, and it describes it, and then it sets a timer. And it will buzz, like it'll vibrate your phone and be like, go pee now.
How does it know where you're at in the movie?
It's called Run Pee.
Yeah, but how does it know? How does
Maybe
it know?
It detects the audio?
Does it detect the audio? I mean,
it's on a timer. You hit the timer when like the lion comes on the screen.
Okay. You have to plan this out. Okay. I was going to say, because it can vary based on the number of previews or at the movie theater at someone, they put their own ads.
Yeah, no, you start it when the big symbol.
Now it's making sense. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Nice. I'm downloading it now.
I thought Renee Howe might like it.
Renee Howe goes to a lot of movies, so maybe she needs that.
Yeah,
so.
I would love for her to learn about Run Pee.
Run Pee. Okay. There you go.
If you're at a movie theater that serves beer and you're drinking a lot.
Yeah,
okay.
See, convenient.
But you don't want to go because then you break the seal. Then you got to go all the time. The secret is not to take a pee.
Real?
That's real. Oh, fuck yeah, it's real. Shawn, you drink a lot of beer. That's real, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely real.
Oh, it's real. 100%, man. That's real. Wow. life hack stuff. I have such a boring life. I don't think I have any life hacks.
Nothing that you've done to make your life easier?
No, my life is as difficult as can be. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. No, well, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
No cool apps?
No, nothing that helps me out live my life. I mean, goofy stuff to waste time. Yeah, well, I mean, that's all I got. Lenny, you got anything?
Right. I got a great small talk this time.
I feel like I have a few, but I don't know if anybody, like, I feel like it's a hack for my own life. Like,
Okay.
you know, like, this is very Bill Gates and not Bill Gates. The fuck am I talking about? What's the guy from Apple? Steve Jobs. Very Steve Jobs inspired in the sense that, like, I said Bill Gates, totally not the right guy.
Right.
You know, like, he was known to always wear a black turtleneck and jeans, and that was his thing. I kind of like the idea of limiting one's options, as do you, Steve. So I feel like I'm speaking to your own life hack where you're like, I wear Tommy Bahama every day.
Okay.
So I'll speak for you. I think that's one. Mine is similar. I'll wear something plaid, flannel, or thereabout. Ideally, button snaps, pearl snaps, whatever you want to call them, down the front for easy exit. So that's, let's see, that, a hoodie in the winter. As far as apps go, I feel like I have a few, but most of them are more oriented towards like whiskey production. But man, I feel like there's little things that, like, if I don't know if all distillers are doing them, but I think they're pretty awesome. Like, it's probably gonna be super boring for everyone, but everybody knows, I think, when you need to measure proof, like whether you're distilling or blending, whatever aspect of it, drop the hydrometer in a cylinder, but then the temperature is going to lead to variable effects. So you have to take temperature and input temperature and then check it. And there's these devices like Anton Par makes these things. They're pretty expensive, like a minimum $3,000 to $5,000 that do it really quick. But they came out with one that's like $300 that you just kind of squirt a syringe in, and it's not accurate to government standards. It's pretty fucking close. So instead of dicking around with that hydrometer, I just like squirt some booze into this little block, and it pops up on my phone and shows me the proof. I fucking love it. I do that all the time. I feel like that's a good hack. Any distillers out there listening, go get that Easy Dens. You're stupid if you don't.
Okay.
Makes life way better. Life hack right there for distillers.
Life hack. Okay. Shawn, any life hacks?
I think the one I have picked up in the last several years is, so when I was traveling a lot for work, you just walk into a restaurant and, like, I'm not picky about food. So it'd be like, ask the waitress, what do you like? Yeah, order me that. Because
I don't ever do anything like that. I am picky, so I don't ever do that. But I was out with Kevin Majors, and he did that, but he didn't even want to know. He's like, just order me something that's good, whatever it's up to.
That's baller. I like it.
I wouldn't have done that. Who knows what they would have come up with? So yeah, no.
Shawn, I like that move, but you know what's kind of the pits? I don't know if you ever have this happen. Like, you do that, and they're like, I don't know, and they can't answer. Come on, man.
Well, he did. He's been around the block enough. I guess he does this. He's like, the first question he asked was, "How long you work for this place?" And she said 9 years. And he's like, "Okay, that's enough." Then he said his thing. So I guess I needed to say that too. So apparently, if they haven't worked there long enough, he doesn't feel like they are able to make that sort of decision. So yeah, but 9 years, he was like, "Yeah, that's good." So
yeah. Sometimes they're like, I don't know how to answer that, and I'm like,
yeah. If they steer you to the nuggets, to just be like, never mind.
Never mind.
Shawn, and we were at Cyberg's because he was staying in St. Louis right at the hotel.
Great spot.
It's a great spot. Well, one thing that blew me away though, I always get the chips instead of like fries. I don't like fries a lot, but I like the chips. And Kevin asked if they're homemade. I said, "Oh yes." And she's like, "No, we get those out of a bag. They warm them up so they fake like they're homemade. They're like under a warmer or something." And I learned that. And I'll be damned. Shawn, did you know that? Have you ever had the chips at Cyberg's?
I've had them, but I never thought about it.
They're not homemade. No, they get those out of a bag. Yeah.
Those shark bites, though.
Yeah, well, they got rid of those. They can't. They said they can't get them now. Yeah, they discontinued shark bites. Yeah, that's like what they're known for. No,
I'm never coming back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So they have to have a sign on the door that says we don't have the shark bites. So basically until further notice. So,
What, are sharks endangered or something?
I guess I don't know. Who knows? McNew, what do you think?
So I personally hate the term life hack. I hate it. I don't know why I hate it. It just
Right.
I hate it. So like hack, I'm like, it could be a cuter word. Like, can they say life upgrade or I don't know, just use a better word than hack. I just hate that word. So I don't follow a lot of the accounts that are like life hack, mom hack.
Have you found something that just makes life easier though?
I have, because I do have a lot of dogs and 2 of them shed a lot. So I have to wash our couch cushions and things very often. And I found out if you dry them while they're dry them before washing them, it removes more dog hair. So
you dry them before washing.
Yeah, you put them in the dryer. It extracts all the dog hair out. Then you wash them. Then you dry them again, and they're clean. Because I was like washing them, but the stuff was like the hair was kind of getting like braided into the fabric, and it wasn't coming out.
Yeah, it sounds like a good life hack, actually.
Dry them first.
It works. Yeah.
I got one.
Or here's a real idea: don't have pets. So
or buy a poodle.
Yeah,
You don't shed.
have pets. Yeah.
I'd be concerned about
we have a shop dog. It was so nice today. We had a customer in. Shop dogs. He likes the dog. It's cool. Dog walks over to him, throws up at his feet. I'm like, fucking perfect. Fucking perfect.
Rude.
I tell you what, if I'd have had my way, I would have taken that dog out back. And,
no, you would not have.
No way.
Yep.
No.
That does not happen. So yeah. And luckily Darren was there. I believe me, I'm not cleaning that shit. I would not have cleaned that shit up. Jim's working next door. That dog would have been in the dumpster if I'd had to clean that up. I'm telling you.
Steve.
Oh yeah, that'd have been the end of old Barney.
What did you do when your daughter vomited or pooped when she was a baby?
I love my daughter. I don't love that dog. Yeah, totally different. Yeah, you don't have kids, so yeah, I get it. The dog is as equal as the kid. No, it's not. When you actually have a kid, it's not the same at all. Yeah,
I disagree. I think it's terrible when your kid barfs or shits. It was awful.
It's not. I can't say I enjoy it, but I'm not going to threaten to kill the kid over barfing. It's a very different situation for sure.
I once dipped my kid in the toilet because I didn't know what to do about it. I was like, maybe this will work. Didn't work.
Didn't work.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have tried it.
Barfly.
Shower? Hold them in the shower?
Well, I was at Deer Hammer. There was no shower.
Yeah, so there you go. Good times at the shop today. So, so all right. On that note, it is time to drink. I could use a drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with McNew. McNew, what do you got?
I have some Penelope Barrel Straight.
Dogs. Okay.
Right. Dog tried to talk over your.
Yeah, the dog tried to talk over it. Yeah, he tried. It wasn't successful.
Rude.
Yeah. All right. I've got Dave's special barrel. This is Danny's last pick. Danny's last pick. That was a solid effort, but I think McNew's was better. So McNew definitely has the lead. McNew, you've got the lead. Congratulations. Sean's next.
Okay, we'll go ahead and try Boxing Bear, except for it's the previous release, not the one from today.
Okay. Not enough to overtake McNew there. She's still got the lead. All right. What did Sean send here? What is this dryer?
I tried to open it and it's not letting me. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fix that.
Another app, but it wouldn't tell me which app to use. So I don't know.
Yes. All right. Lenny, what do you got?
I've got the Deer Hammer Bourbon Seal Box pick. This one's pretty nice. 4-year.
Okay. No, not enough. McNew still has the lead. Kathy, you're last but not least.
Since we're talking about air fresheners, I brought Seagrass.
Ooh, Seagrass. There you go. There's the victory right there. That's the sound of victory.
Not a new bottle.
Yeah, not even a new bottle. Hasn't been opened in a while, I don't think. That was solid.
It's definitely not well loved.
No.
Definitely not well loved.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about bourbon as an air freshener. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com. McNew, what did you say you wanted?
A Jaguar tequila.
Why?
It's so because it's pretty. It's like I don't think it's a decanter, but it's a bottle. It is fucking 3 feet long. It's in the display case. You have to ask for them to unlock for you. It's $300, and I'm like, it's so pretty. It looks like a whole big ass cat. There's probably shitty tequila inside of it, but it's a tequila Jaguar, and I fucking want it. I want it so bad.
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about bourbon as an air freshener.
Yes, we are. So, this article says that they suggest in, just a regular like squirt bottle. That's what they showed in the article itself. Just like a regular squirt bottle, putting in water and bourbon, and then they're like, you find the right mix, whatever's right for you, depending on how strong of a bourbon scent you want. Does anyone think this is a good idea? I don't.
So, no. I use bourbon as an air freshener by leaving small glasses with bourbon in them around the house that I haven't finished.
Accidentally, yeah.
And it smells so good. Why would you dilute it with water and spray it on things?
Yeah, the problem with putting it just in a spray bottle, that's going to be different than if you do like an air freshener has, it breaks it down and it gets where hopefully it dissipates in the air. This is gonna come down and land on whatever you're spraying. If you're spraying it's going to be whiskey and water all over your house, basically.
I spill a lot of bourbon. Like my desk here is kind of covered in it. It's a little sticky. Like I don't think I want to spray that.
Right, all over your whole house. Yeah, no.
It leaves a mark. Like it's not nothing. It's not just like ethanol evaporates into the atmosphere.
Yes, correct. I think this is a bad life hack, if you will.
I like the thought.
Digest.com.
I like the thought of your house smelling like whiskey because I think that's very pleasant, but this is not the way to go about it.
Like, haven't you walked into a room after you've left a glass overnight?
Yes.
It just fills your nose and you're like, you breathe in that glorious smell.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah. It's not getting on your floor or on your couch or on your TV if you're spraying it around, whatever it's around, collectibles or whatever. Yeah. No.
But I wonder if there is a route to getting this done that's not that's a little more elevated than the suggestion they're offering. Like, what if you had one of those humidifiers that you fill with like, distilled or RO water,
Okay, maybe.
ramp them up, and then you get like this mist that kind of like does seem
I like
different.
the idea of it because obviously there are things that say they're whiskey scented, and there's air fresheners. I don't know if there's anything like an aerosol can like you get with Febreze or something. But anytime I get someone trying to make bourbon scent, it doesn't smell like bourbon to me. So this utilizing actual bourbon is appealing if you're going to use it for some sort of thing because it does provide a good scent, as Kathy mentioned, for those glasses she's leaving around.
So
But
how realtors will put like vanilla, like the baking vanilla, like in wax warmers and stuff for open houses? I wonder if you put the whiskey in a wax warmer.
maybe.
Or
Maybe.
or those like little weird diffuser sticks that are like a teepee without the cover.
Yeah.
But instead of like, because here's the thing, like, I don't know what essential oils are aside from weird shit that hippies enjoy.
Right.
But isn't like you're just distilling shit with flavors or stuff in them to make essential oil. It's kind of what bourbon is. It's essential grain.
True.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. I have one of those in my bathroom.
Science.
I'm going to fill it with some bourbon that I don't like.
Yeah.
Done.
Good choice.
Report back.
But
I'm going to clean out one of my wax warmers and see what happens.
All right. McNew, report us back to us on that. Kathy, report back to us on
Homework.
that.
Here's the thing, like, we've all walked into like a rick house and they smell pretty damn good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God, the best smell in the world.
Yeah.
Kinda
Cannot
is.
be replicated, though.
No, that's the
Well,
problem.
but-
You can't
what
put that in a candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not maybe, but not a candle. But what if we just like, there's got to be. So I've got lately, I drilled out a little hole in a 15-gallon barrel and threaded in a stainless steel port, and I dump all that. We keep talking about these bottles of bourbon that we aren't going to drink. I just started dumping them into this barrel. I'm probably like 3 gallons in so far.
Uh-huh.
But what if everyone did that and kept it in their house?
Yeah.
Like that little barrel doesn't
Is
cost
one
that much.
barrel enough?
Maybe. I mean, it might be if you just keep it in your living room or your bedroom.
Right.
Weird, maybe, but hey.
No, I'm writing this down.
The Neelys have one in their kitchen. They got a whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice. It's a nice scent. Yeah. Yeah. And you could just take whiskey out of there whenever you want. That ain't too bad. That ain't
It's
too
like
bad.
an infinity barrel.
It is, yeah. Sean posted a photo of someone who dried their dog stuff before washing it. And there you go. There's my
God.
aspect now.
It works well for me. It's great.
Sure. That look there is a good look. So yeah.
Well, that smell is.
That's a cleansing for the house then. It's just the whole house just burns up. So yeah.
I just showed up shocked.
It's nice. It's nice.
You're like, it works. It's great. Oh,
I do kind of worry about that sometimes. I'm like, when is this dryer going to catch on fire?
I think it's awesome that Sean did some research on McNew's strategy.
Oh yeah. He was like that. This is how it can
Might
go
or
wrong.
might not be a good idea.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Not a
see,
good
what the
idea.
listening audience doesn't understand is that Sean's really involved in the conversation going on. He just doesn't say any words.
Right. He
Yeah.
shakes his head. He shakes his head.
Yeah.
For us.
He nods. He
Nods.
sends us images.
Sends us images. Gives
I
us
like
thumbs
the
up.
image. Good contribution. It's
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Trying to get it worded in edgewise between a couple of you.
It'd be tough.
It's not easy. Not easy.
You got to push through, Sean. Push
Oh
through.
yeah. He has no problem at the shop. He just jumps right in there. But he's polite.
Oh, before this show ends, I just want to give a shout out to Cop Chris.
Okay.
He asked me to sign a bottle today.
Okay.
That's my first person who asked me to sign a bottle. I was really confused. And he's like, "Oh, I want you to sign a bottle for me." So I did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cop Chris.
Thank you, Cop Chris. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Made me
there you
feel
go.
special.
She signed a bottle at the ABV Barrel Shop. So the first of many, I'm sure. So she's got a lot of fans. So yeah, there you go. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Sean, we're going to start with you. Where can people find you?
I'm on Facebook at Sean Bequet.
All right. Kathy.
I'm on Instagram at KK Cask Strength.
Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer on social media at Deer Hammer, on the webs deerhammer.com. You can also hop on over to Sealbox and order some of our whiskey shipped straight to your door. Stop laughing. And you
He's
come to
that
this
seal box money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Money just rolls in from Seal Box. All right. McNew, how about you?
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV, and I'm definitely not burning my house down with the jar. So
No, definitely not. What if that snake was in there, like in that video I posted in our group?
You're burning the whole house down at this
whole
thing.
house and neighborhood, I'm out. Everything can burn.
That one got you
Dogs
because
out first.
you just saw the tail, which was like, it looked like it was just a small snake was up there, and
No,
then
it's-
the whole roof caved in, and it was actually.
One is too many. One is more than enough. Still fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you live back in there? So say someone like, I got the snake out of there, the snake's gone, you're good.
No,
Would you move back in there?
No.
absolutely not. I would have nightmares. There's no way I could sleep in this house again. There could absolutely not.
Huh. That's bad.
Far.
All right. Well, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. The important website, though, that one's abvnetwork.com. You got to check that out. We have over 3,000 shows for you to listen to, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us at ABV Barrel Shop, hanging out with Shawn. He's not just nodding there. Oh, he's jumping in the fray and talking about stuff. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Look where we're at. Please sign up for email and text distribution so you know what we've got going on. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you're in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com, and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.